I go by Cowboy.
Cowboy. And can I use this video?
Yeah.
All right. So, tell me what happened. Tell me the incident.
All right. I had to go and I was staying at Ground Zero at the time, and I had to go and take care of some business, where I couldn't take him, okay, and everything. So I left him with a friend. Well,
Bruno? Bruno?
I left Bruno with a friend because she kept asking me if she could watch him. So I said yes. Well, I come back and I'm like, where's my dog? And they're like, well, he's gone. Well, I go and I look at the park, all over the park. Didn't find him. Well, next thing you know, I go back to my tent at Ground Zero and I heard 2 gunshots, and then a third one. And I walked up and I walked towards Barton Springs, and I asked this gentleman, I said, which way them gunshots come from? He pointed. And I went up there and there lay Bruno with 2 bullet holes in the head, 1 in the chest. And Bruno, everybody, even the cops know Bruno down here on 6th Street. They know he's not aggressive. He was never aggressive, dog. Anybody could tell you that. He wouldn't, all you had to do is just holler, tell him, sit, stay, and he wouldn't mind. But the cops, they shot him instead of doing it. They saying he got aggressive, which was a lie. He has never been aggressive. I can vouch for that. You could ask even the APDs down there that patrol 6th Street on Friday and Saturday night.
I believe you. A lot of people, the police shoot dogs because they can. And it's a crime.
But see, what gets me is America sits there and they downgrade a pit bull because it's a pit bull. It's not because of what that dog is. It's because how people train that dog.
Or treat it.
You know? Yeah. And I train my dog right. You treat people, don't be aggressive. I don't fight my dog. I don't do nothing like that. But the APD shot him 3 times.
And do we know who was the shooter?
I don't. He was at the Palmer Center. He was working at the Palmer Center. I don't know his name.
So the APD come up to you and say, hey, we're sorry, we shot your dog?
No, the APD come up to me and said, told me, you can't leave right now. The animal controls. I said, no, I'm going to go bury my dog because he took his last breath in my arms.
Could you bury your dog?
Yes, I buried him. Right now.
Animal control is going to take the evidence. That's what they're trying to do. That's what they did with my dog.
And I've got one of the casings. And what's so weird is they shot him with a 380.
That's not their normal gun.
No, it's not their normal gun.
Yeah, get me that casing.
I've got that casing. Yeah, I'll have to find it.
Actually, hold on to it. Don't let it get anywhere. Don't let the city steal it. Keep it in your pocket. Don't lose it.
It's put up.
What date was this? Because I wasn't clear on the date. Someone told me your story, but I didn't know I was going to come across you.
Well, what date was Bruno shot on? About what date? Valentine's Day, wasn't it?
It was 2 days after Valentine's Day.
2 days after Valentine's Day, yeah.
So the 16th, I mean about...
Yes, about the 16th of February, yeah.
February. I'm sorry.
And, you know, he wasn't just my dog. He was my best friend and my son. He was like a child to me. I mean, this dog...
How old was he?
He was 3. He just turned 3 years old.
And you had him since he's a puppy?
I've had him since he was like a year old.
A year old?
Yeah. And you could ask any one of these guys out here. Hey guys, how was Bruno? He minded. You tell him. I mean, you could come up to him and tell Bruno, stay, sit, and he would just sit there. He would listen.
Yeah.
That's how he was.
It's smart.
That's how I trained him.
He was a listener.
Yeah, I trained him that way.
Yeah.
You know, it took me some time, but I did. I trained him. But they didn't have no reason to shoot him.
If you could send a message to the city, the mayor, the police chief about the shooting of people's dogs, shooting of Bruno, shooting of other people's dogs. A lot of people that are unhoused get our dogs shot and never gets the news. I don't think your story ever got the news.
No.
So what would you want to tell them?
I'd be like, treat the dogs like you would treat a child. That's the way they are.
Yeah.
You know, if you are kind to a dog, they're going to listen to you. But if you're aggressive to them, then they're going to be mean.
They're going to bark?
Yeah, they're going to bark. They're going to growl at you and all that if you're mean to them. But I'm not one time being mean to Bruno. And anybody, I've got plenty of witnesses. I mean, I took him down on 6th Street, West 6th, right here by West Street and 6th. Every Friday and Saturday night we were down there. I didn't go down there to make money or nothing. I took him down there to show America that pit bulls ain't like they say they are.
Yeah.
And everybody, I've got phone numbers on my phone of girls. That, I mean, as soon as we get down there, I mean, there's like 6, 7 girls. Oh, they're loving on him, and he's loving it. He just not aggressive or nothing. He loves the attention. That's what he loves.
So like, and they go after other people's dogs. What would you tell them to help them realize that what they're doing is wrong?
The only thing he would do on other people's dog, like a big dog, he would just stand there and look at them. He'd stand his ground because he'd think, okay, they're trying to be aggressive. But he'd just stand there. He wouldn't attack or nothing. Little dogs, he'd play with them.
Yeah.
Think they're puppies. That's how I taught him. Taught him to, you know, not to fight.
Yeah.
He not one time did he fight.
So should the cops reach for their gun first when they're encountering a dog?
No, they shouldn't. They should sit there and try to call the dog and to him and see if he's gonna come.
What if they're scared? They have a police car, right? They can go in their car and call animal control, and they can get it with a hoop or something.
Yes, or
without shooting them.
Yes, without shooting them.
Like,
why shoot? You know, you shoot a man's dog. It's like a man's dog is his best friend.
Yeah, or a son.
You know, and out here on these streets, that's the only companionship a lot of us have, and that's our protection. You know, they let us know, like at nighttime when we're asleep, if somebody coming up around our camps and stuff.
Yeah.
It bothers us. They'll let us know, but they didn't have not one reason to shoot him. And now, I mean, my life ain't even right no more.
I understand. I've been there.
You know,
I know what you mean.
I don't know. Sometimes I have one dog. I got a dog after him, but I couldn't deal with it.
It was too soon.
Because I wanted to call him every time I hollered. I'd holler Bruno.
Yeah.
Bruno.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it hurt. And like I want to cry right now talking about it.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm gonna help you. Whatever you need to sue, I'll give you my number or whatever we need. All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Land back! Land back! Land back! Land back!